This is VASISTA Academy. I am Dr. Venugopal. In this video, our topic will be very interesting topic, that is negative thought inertia. So in soft skills, negative thought inertia is also one of the most dynamic topics. What is this negative thought inertia? Why this inertia will happen in human life? This and what are the solutions we will be discussing here. First, let us have an idea about inertia. Inertia is nothing but a sort of mental disease, a sort of mental sickness, mental deficiency, opposite to self sufficiency or mental strength. Some weak mind or the other, some weakness for towards some particular issue. Our attitude will be very weak, something very peculiar, a fragile mentality. Negative thought inertia means always that person's mind will be weak, fragile, and something unpleasant displeasure will be rooted very deep in the mind and soul. What kind of unpleasant or unpleasantness towards whom? Towards what? To everybody else for that matter. Unpleasant attitude towards every person in our life, an unpleasant attitude towards every concept, everything in our life, whatever that happens in our life, a feeling of unpleasantness will be there. That will be rooted very deep in the that particular person, a person who is tinged with this negative thought inertia. For example, one person, his friend, has been successful in a very great competitive examination, national level examination. He thinks, wow, what is that? What is that? Nothing greatness, no greatness at all. Everybody can achieve that. It is his bad, it is his good luck only. Otherwise, he could not be successful. That kind of attitude. Or sometimes, suppose in our society, see, only the rich people are getting on well, and the lucky people are very happy. Suppose we say, no, that is not correct. So we will contradict. See, actually, the lucky people, the prosperous people will be very happy in the society. Suppose anybody says like that, he will contradict in a negative sense. It is just like he is a near narcissistic character, personality. But there is a difference. Narcissistic personality, he thinks about himself in a very grand way. He thinks that he is superior to all. He is intellectual when compared to all other people. He is talented. He is great. He is very good man when compared to all other people. And other people are all fellow being are not good. So that type of attitude that a narcissistic personality has, whereas this negative thought person with a negative thought inertia will always have unpleasant attitude, a negative attitude, a wrong attitude, a selfish attitude towards everybody and everything in life. For example, in human relations, in the establishment of human relationship with friends or fellow being or family members, parents, brothers and sisters, with all people, his relationship will be interpersonal relationship will be unpleasant. He will not establish a very sweet human relationship. He doesn't believe in that sweet human relationship. First of all, everything he thinks in a negative way. Every person, at the very outset, I told you that towards every person he has a negative concept, a negative dimension. He looks in a negative mirror. Suppose he falls in love with one woman. There also is a negative idea. That inertia, a mental deficiency, will be rooted very deep in his mind. He thinks, oh, what is this woman? She may finally, her love is maybe real or not. And if at all real, she may marry or she may not marry. Or if at all she is married to me, she may live or she may be living in the middle itself. That kind of unpleasant, undesirable attitude he will develop. And if we take the work life, in the work life also, this man who is tinged with this negative thought inertia will always have a unpleasant relationship and a negative thought towards the organization and colleagues. He can't establish a good relationship with them. He doesn't believe in them, first of all, and he doesn't establish any sweet affinity, good personal skills, interpersonal skills with them. He doesn't believe that yes, these people are colleagues and we have to live together and we must exchange our ideas mutually, and with our mutual help only we can get on in this profession. And that kind of attitude will not be there. What is that? Even if these people are not helping me, even if they don't come to my rescue, I can survive. I need not depend upon them. Even if they don't help me, even if they don't support me in the work life or upon my personal life, I can survive. I need not bank on them. That type of attitude will be developed in this person who is tinged with this negative thought, inertia. And if we take another illustration, very illustration from our epics, it is see Duryodhana and Dharmaraja. One person has gone to Duryodhana. First, he asked Dharmaraja, how many people will be good in your observation? How many people are bad in your observation? You please tell me. Dharmaraja answered, no, no, all people are good only. There are no bad people, he says. And the same person asked Duryodhana, what about your opinion about the good and the bad in the society? How many people in your observation are very good and how many are bad? And Duryodhana says, no, 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 excepting one or two, almost all people are bad. They are not good, not gentle natured, not intellectuals. Most of them are very, very bad people in the society, he says. That means he has that a negative thought inertia Duryodhana has. Quite opposite to Dharmaraja, we can say. And another instance from our Itihasas, that is Satya Harishchandra. Satya Harishchandra was a very virtuous man, a truthful man. He doesn't like to speak lies, always is truthful. And that's why Mahatma Gandhi is very much impressed with the story of Satya Harishchandra. And the Vishwamitra always wanted to have, he always kept an eye on Satya Harishchandra. He appoints one Nakshatraka also. Always follow Satya Harishchandra and instigate him to speak lies in some context or the other. You create such type of situations so that Satya Harishchandra will speak lies. So by that he takes a pleasure by instigating others, by making others suffer. He feels very much happy. By criticizing others, he feels very happy. By attacking others, he feels very happy. By finding fault with others, he feels very happy. He finds some soul satisfaction in it. That is inertia, negative thought inertia. And what is the impact or effect of this negative thought inertia? What is the impact or what is the effect? The impact will be is very very crucial. He becomes a cruel minded, harsh minded, and he becomes a very very uh, quite a contradictory character in life. Contradictory means always he contradicts with others, contradicts with everything in life. That's what I have told you at the very outset of this discussion. A contradictory character, a maladjustment character, a man with some mental sickness. So that will be the impact finally. If one develops this negative thought inertia, and if he doesn't prevents or stops or gets rid of this, totally he becomes a contradictory character, a most unpleasant and unhappy character, and the people will have a very bad impression towards this fellow. And why this kind of attitude develops, this negative thought inertia develops, is another important point here. It will be generally because of the environment, because of the rearing up, bringing up of the parents. Sometimes the parents will not be taking any care. They don't take interest, or they don't observe their children, the attitudes, the mentality, the propensity, the way of thinking of the children. So they have to keep observing the children very often and check then and there itself. Sometimes the environment will create his friends. Suppose he joins, so there is a proverb in English language that tell me your friend, I will tell you your character. Suppose he joins with all mischievous fellows, negative characters, deviant persons, automatically he will develop such type of inertia. And what are the solutions finally in our conclusion? What are the solutions? What are the solutions for the improvement, for the remedy? Only good as a good association and true learning. What is good association? Oh, he has to move only with the highly educated persons with the true learning. Repeatedly, I have told you that true learning will have values and at the same time practical wisdom, not theoretical wisdom, practical wisdom. So, with such type of people, he has to move. So, friendship, our association with others, Sat Sangatyam in our philosophy. All great philosophers said that Sat Sangatyam, that means association with a good fellow being, only will solve so many problems in our life. And always one must be a constant learner from childhood onwards to the end of our life. We have to keep learning, reading something or the other, learn something or the other. And that's why Bertrand Russell says, the French philosopher, he says that whether you are at 80 or 20, a person who is always learning, studying something new, learning something new, improving his true learning, he is young. So he says, who is the young man? For that, his answer is, a young man is he who always keeps studying something, learning something constantly in his life. Whether he is at 20 or 80, he is always young, he says. So let us be young by earning or attaining this true learning. This is about negative thought inertia, and this inertia we have to get rid of then and there itself, and we have to keep observing our own propensity. That is self knowledge, self realization, which is the ultimate and final ultimate wisdom of life. Thank you, friends, for watching this short discourse. If you like and if you are really impressed, encourage me by subscribing this